I cannot stand Hassan. I never watched videos by him. I never paid attention to his shit. I've seen clips of him, and I really don't like judging people off of just clips. So whenever I say this about Hassan, don't hold it to your heart. But bro, I cannot fucking stand him, man. Every single thing that comes up about him, he's just so spiteful about everything. He's so bitter. He seems like just the worst human to be around.
Subscribe to this channel. In case you are watching this channel and you have not subscribed.
Welcome back to the comment section. I'm Brett Cooper. We're dealing with some YouTube controversy drama right now, which there always seems to be some sort of that on the internet. This one I'm actually very passionate about because it kind of intersects with politics and the cultural political landscape, but also a YouTuber that I really like and respect. It's going to be an interesting one. Before we get into it though, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to this channel if you have not already, and ring that notification bell so that you never miss a comment section or off the clock upload. So MrBeast, who is the #1 YouTuber on the platform, and that is not just because I like him or he's cool. He literally has more subscribers than any other creator on the entirety of YouTube. It used to be PewDiePie, but MrBeast recently...
Any other singular creator, right? Like there's companies like T-Series and stuff and actual corporations that are bigger than him, I think. Maybe not. If not, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy if he passed T-Series.
I don't know how recently, but he surpassed him. He has 131 million subscribers.
That's crazy.
And he does a ton of prank videos, challenges. That's kind of how he blew up. But a lot of his videos now involve philanthropy, which is something that is really important to him. And he recently released a video where he facilitated and paid for 1,000 blind people to undergo treatment to restore their sight, while simultaneously educating his audience and the public about this surgery as an option, what goes into it, how much it is, etc. It blew up.
That video was amazing, man. I'm not usually one to get like worked up about stuff like that, but that video had me a little watery eyed. I ain't gonna lie. That was an amazing video. The kid's reaction where he was blind in one eye his whole life and he had a real small percentage of being able to see out of the eye. That one was one that got me choked up. I don't know why. Just his reaction, it just seemed it was amazing, man. It was like seeing a miracle to an extent. Not comparing him to Jesus, which is what these comments did, or at least I'm assuming that's what you're gonna go over. I've been on Twitter, so I've seen people trying to drag MrBeast.
It has almost 80 million views in less than 5 days. Let's just watch some of it so you guys get a taste.
Most of us see the world like this. But here's the thing, 200 million people see the world like this.
Half of all the blindness in the world
crazy.
is people who need a 10-minute surgery.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I see everybody.
If you're wondering how the surgery allows people to see again, it's because the lens in their eye got so cloudy that they can't see through it. So the surgeon uses a tiny vacuum to suck up the clouded lens.
Whoa, it's sucking.
And replace it with an artificial one. The surgery is that simple.
You pay for my surgery?
Yes.
Seriously?
You know what? Here's $10,000 to make your day even better.
Fucking amazing.
He's literally
man.
so humble about it. Okay, so you guys get the gist. He goes through, you kind of get a sense of the different patients. It goes on for 8 minutes. It's just a very, very wholesome video. And he's paying for all of these people while simultaneously, like I said, educating the public on the fact that this is a surgery. I had no idea that this was even an option. I know LASIK exists. My brother has gotten LASIK. I actually think that I am going to have to get LASIK at some point because you guys know
I'm scared
I don't wear my
too.
glasses and things are blurry for me, but I am nowhere near being like legally blind. I had no idea that this was a treatment that people could undergo. Literally no idea. So this video did teach me something. I enjoyed watching it. You guys should go see the whole thing. It obviously is a very, very kind thing for MrBeast to do. Like, that is putting it mildly. He spent thousands and thousands of dollars putting this together for 1,000 patients, and he is using his money and his ridiculously huge influence to make a difference in real people's lives.
It had to be
Now,
millions.
there are a lot of bitter people in the world who apparently hate that, who think that he is like the worst person on the planet, who find issue with the fact that he is using his money that he has earned to help people. I don't know how they've been able to rationalize that, but let's watch a little compilation to see what they're saying. Get ready for Hassan Piker.
Flashback.
Oh, dude, I cannot stand
I'm not crazy,
him.
right? Like, she looks too much like Ben Shapiro.
End of flashback.
You watch this video, you go, oh, how cute and how nice. I watched the video and I'm filled with rage.
What's wrong with you?
That we shut
Right,
off
man.
access to a 10-minute procedure because we paywalled it and decided that like some people just simply can't get it. It is so insanely frustrating that it's up to like one YouTube guy.
We're seeing people's healthcare be used as like clout harvest, as like virtue signaling, as content.
So then are people
Dog,
not
these
allowed?
people literally cannot be happy. They cannot. I cannot stand Hassan. I don't know. I've never watched videos by him. What the fuck? I never watched videos by him. I never paid attention to his shit. I've seen clips of him, and I really don't like judging people off of just clips, because that's why I started my YouTube channel, because I was tired of people giving Andrew Tate the shit into the stick whenever they did no research on him. So whenever I say this about Hassan, don't hold it to your heart. But bro, I cannot fucking stand him, man. Every single thing that comes up about him, he's just so spiteful about everything. He's so bitter. He seems like just the worst human to be around. He seems like no matter how amazing you try to look at something, he tries to find a way to be negative about it. And I just don't understand how the fuck he has a fan base.
Proud to be charitable because it's all clout. If anybody with influence, if they do anything good for anybody else, it's all for external gain. You people are so pessimistic and sad. When I say that they find reasons to be angry and turn themselves into victims and create problems that do not exist, this is it in action. If Hassan Piker did something like this, even though I disagree with basically everything he says, I would still think that that is a wonderful thing to do, because he is using his money to make a difference in people's lives. He is engaging financially in something that he cares about. That is a good thing regardless of whether you agree with somebody or not. You agree with their principles. They are still doing something kind for other people. So many of these people are so angry about everything, and they are so locked in this bubble of rage about the world around them, they cannot even step outside of themselves and realize that this is a good human doing something good for other humans, which is objectively good. It is absurd.
He's making up 55 million views or some shit in 2 days. Yeah, I mean, he already made the money back and more. Like,
and he's gonna put it into something else.
Like, this is the formula for this guy.
Are you just upset that you don't make as much money as he does? Are you upset at capitalism, that that's how it works? Oh my God, capitalism in action. Somebody using their money for good. I know that that's so hard for you to understand.
And you see people do this type of content where they essentially exploit impoverished people for content, harvesting their fucking tears.
Dude, it was 1,000 people. He helped 1,000 people. He showed probably 10 people in his video. Well, maybe we'll say 20. That means he helped 980 people without any incentive for it. He has to do this. He has to promote this. This is how he makes his money back till we can keep doing good. And honestly, I highly doubt that he used anybody's procedure that didn't want to be shown. There's no way that he was like, well, if you guys want a surgery, then I'm gonna have to record. I cannot see MrBeast doing that. Like look at this guy, bro. He's sitting in a dark ass room. I can't say about his physical appearance, but I don't think I can say that. But like, bro, you look so sad. You look like just change something. Stop living in this fucking crevice that you dug yourself into. I can't see how people like him, who literally should have no advice on how to coach people to live their life, has a fan base that listens to him and still thinks that he needs to fucking be hateful about everything. Oh, woe is me, victim this and victim that, dog. I'm so tired of Americans, dog. I'm so tired of Americans acting like shit so hard. I just don't see how people can have it so nice and then still be so bitter.
And their struggle.
How is it exploiting people if he is fixing their blindness? It's not like he went into some impoverished city and did a photo shoot and was like, oh, I'm so grunge and sad. That would be exploiting something. He's literally helping them. You're reaching. Who is this person? I've never heard of you before.
This video could be used as like explicit political action, and he could still do this, and it would start to be better. I can hear like the liberal being like, that's not what it's about. It's like wholesome content and stuff. I'm like, I know. And there's a fundamental problem with us viewing this interaction as a wholesome one. This is disgusting.
Dude, it doesn't, because this is the most wholesome anyone has been in this world for a while. There's not been one person that does shit like MrBeast consistently.
Okay, so everything has to be politicized. You just said the quiet part out loud. It's not good enough unless it is explicitly propaganda. Basically everything in the world is propaganda because everybody has their own bias that they approach content, entertainment, media, whatever with. So it's all propaganda. But if it is not explicitly politically driven, then it's not okay for you. MrBeast is never objectively upfront political. He does good things. You're so angry about that because this man is happy and he's making other people happy. Oh my God.
This is a rich person getting rich off of the struggles of poor people. And while yes, he is helping them.
Why do they all got cat houses? Have you noticed something? I cannot stand cats. I don't know if y'all like cats, but I fucking hate cats. I just don't see why anyone would want a fucking cat. They just walk around the house like they own shit. They aren't even cute. I despise cats. I love dogs though, but I fucking hate cats.
He is at the end of the day not solving the poor people problem, so the concept of poor people existing will always remain.
What the f are you saying?
Right, what did he say about
this?
poor
When I
people?
say that the mental gymnastics is always astonishing, this is what I mean. These people might outlive all of us because they're basically playing brain strengthening games every day with how they create their arguments. You cannot do something good for other people unless you are addressing the root problem. You can't help impoverished people. You have to abolish poverty. That's not reasonable. Nothing would change. We probably don't want it to change because you want to still be able to sit around and gripe and bitch about things. That's the point.
I'm in that video there, y'all. Please like the video. If you got anything to say about the video, anything to say to me, let me know down below. You know, I'll read every single comment. With that being said, deuces.
But that's just how it's supposed to be. She thinks she leeching probably, but she won't get nothing from me. Said you let me, I doubt it. I'll fuck around and pay the fee. It's a whole lot of hate up in your eyes, and I can see it.
Hate all in your eyes, and you've been praying on my downfall.